Hello and welcome to the channel. I've decided to play Dark Souls again because it's been a long time and I guess I'm kind of a glutton for punishment. I love this game, but I'm not one of the best players at it, so you are going to see me die a fair amount in here. It's been a while, but I did do a little goofing around with the game the other day, so it's not like I'm 100% rusty anymore, hopefully. And I'm going to play a Cleric because I rather like miracles. Naturally, I'm going to take the Master Key. I'm not that much of a glutton for punishment that I want to do the Hole of the Undercity or whatever Quelaag's area is called. I can't remember off the top of my head. Average build is fine. Okay, let's get started. I am going to be skipping most of the cutscenes. I'm sure most people have seen them a lot, and they're not all entertaining. There are some I will let play just because I like them. Just to touch on mods and the like real quick, I am not using a mod at all for this. I am playing on the PC, but I don't use DS Fix or anything else. They may, in all fairness, they may have fixed the issues with DS Fix, stuff like not being able to make certain jumps at 60 frames per second and falling through the floor when sliding down a specific ladder. They might have fixed that, I don't know. That's not really the main reason why I don't use DS Fix. For the most part, I don't use it because my eyes can't see 60 frames per second anyways. I know a lot of people can see the difference quite easily. I can't. So for me, DS Fix, not a lot of use. I know it does more than frame count, but overall, I just never found it to be all that worthwhile for me personally. Also, I am playing offline, so there will not be any player invasions. The main reason for that is I just don't enjoy PvP in this game. It's not balanced very well. It only cares about character level, which means you can finish the game as a really low-level character and get all kinds of incredibly powerful gear for your level. Which means that people can very easily get high-level gear before they even finish the first book.
An Estus flask.
Sorry, I should probably not talk over the NPCs. So I was saying, people can get incredibly powerful gear before they even kill the first boss. Which leads to some unpleasant PvP. That's not the... In other games I enjoy PvP a great deal, in this one I don't. So I just don't do it in this game. That's all. And if you do enjoy it, hey, awesome, good for you. If you're having fun with the game, you're doing it right. That's all that matters. If you hear any squeaks or creaks, it's because my computer chair is old and kind of noisy and can't seem to get my mic set up to the point where it will pick up my voice and not pick up my chair, unfortunately. I hate it when that happens. The pretty old bug that it would appear is still in the game. That's button lag from the controller. Heard a theory is that if you block constantly, it's more likely to happen, but I'm not sure. I don't know. Doesn't happen often enough to be all that big of an issue, though, honestly. I love doing that to him. Ouch. That was greedy of me. It was that, but it worked that time. I am still a little rusty, even though I messed around with the game for a couple hours the other day. And to be honest, I'm not one of those players who's been able to, like, run past things. I don't know all the best strategies for killing the bosses. I have finished the game before, but overall I'd say I'm probably a pretty average player at this game. I do love it, though. It is a great game. This is a cutscene I very much enjoy, so I am going to let it play.
Only in the ancient legends it is stated that one day an undead shall be chosen. To leave the undead asylum in pilgrimage to the land of the ancient lords. Lordran.
This game is aged remarkably well. It is still gorgeous. Okay, let's spend some experience and go get a sword. Remember correctly, I need a dexterity of 10. Well, I'm going to want a short bow, so throw it all onto dex for now. I need one more point to use a short bow. So I'm going to start using, I believe it's called the Astorish Straight Sword or something like that. It's a fairly decent low-level cleric weapon. It doesn't hold up later in the game. Doesn't hold up once you get a holy weapon of any kind, honestly, but it will carry you forward until that point. The odds that I'm going to come back from this alive are pretty low. Isn't he cute? Just adorable. Well, I'll be. It is pretty rare that I get away from that guy alive. Yeah, I thought for sure I would be taking the fast way back up to the Firelink. And was just walk right down there. That would be the quick way back to the Firelink. I mean, honestly, I probably should have just let the thing kill me. 175 souls even this early in the game. Not really worth worrying about. Oh yeah, I could probably equip that sword. I just went to all that trouble to get. Ah, darn, did do it fast enough. Well, that damage is a little better. Also, just remember, there are a few items I want to pick up before I go too far. Oh, nice. The longsword is a surprisingly good weapon in this game. I mean, it's a pretty good weapon in most fantasy games, but considering it's one of the weapons that, depending on the character you pick, you can just start with, you can use that thing for the entire game if you want. Let's talk to this guy. I'm just going to fast forward through his conversation.
Hello. Hello. No. Oh my.
Whoops.
That is a speak.
That's what I get for going too fast.
Oh, what is. Very well. Now, only. Come again.
I will probably learn Homeward from him, even though it's cheaper to learn it from someone else later on. We'll see. See if I forget, or if I happen to have the, I think it's 8,000 souls. Homeward is pretty useful for doing a farming circuit. Go kill the monsters you need, cast Homeward, go back to your bonfire, rinse, repeat. I will not be recording any farming. I probably will do some, but I will do it off camera. I will collect the items that are down there probably later. I don't really need any of them. Okay, now let's start moving forward. Huh, I guess I must have left an area in order to cause these guys to respawn. I didn't realize that. Oh well. Not that it matters, this isn't exactly a lot of effort that I have to duplicate. I should probably equip that shield I picked up too. Is, after all, a good chunk better than the plank of wood I'm using. One of the few things I like from Dark Souls 2, aside from somewhat improved mechanics, I like that the Ring of Sacrifice in that game can be repaired after it breaks. It's kind of nice. It's kind of a way for players who aren't as good at the game to not get completely crippled without just introducing a lower difficulty setting. Yeah, none of this stuff is really worth the effort of going to get. Like, that thing I just picked up. Even trading it instead of consuming it doesn't give a lot of souls, but I just like doing this stuff. I wish I could hit these guys without climbing. These ones I can hit. Good old rubbish. First time I played this game, it took me an embarrassing amount of time to figure out how to get this. Which is actually worth the effort to get. Rolling through breakable objects in this game is so satisfying. Excuse me. Oh, nice. A helmet. You don't have one of those yet. I actually like the look of that helmet. I do not need this stuff. I will get the bonfire in just a couple of minutes. I want to go get that short bow first and price the residence key. Not sure if I'll have enough stuff to get both. These leggings are less armor, but they have poise. Wow, do I look ridiculous with those leggings and that robe.
Well now, you seem to have your... Then you are a... I trade...
Get the book first, I think. I do not need that many wooden arrows for now. Well, yeah, that'll do for now. And how much is... Let's see, 1,000. Well, probably
Thank
after
you
I kill the
kindly.
Minotaur. Whatever the heck that first demon is. Bull demon, I think that guy'd call it if I were to talk to him. He also has the bottomless box, which I'm going to come back for later too. The merchant, that is. Whoop. Oh, I can't wield that? Right, I don't have a 12th dexterity. I do believe I have enough experience to have a 12th dexterity, though. Nope, just shy. Now I have enough experience to have a 12 dexterity. I don't actually know why I came all the way down here. So I'm not going back to the merchant. Oh. Yeah, that did it. You can totally run past these guys and maybe not have to deal with them, but I don't know, I just kind of like shooting them in the face. That's weird how some arrows are hitting that and some aren't. There we go. And now, just because I can... Oh. Break that. See this guy. If I get close, he'll bust down the door, but if I'm not close, he just runs into it like a lunatic. Yeah, I feel no shame doing stuff like this. Oh, he used his potion. One of the few times that door actually gets opened rather than kicked in. Remember if you can stab this guy through the wall. Yep. Another reason for me to clear out those firebomb guys is I am going to use the area just up here to attempt to kill the Black Knight. Because I kind of want the Black Knight's sword. It's my favorite weapon in the game. I'm not as fond of the Black Knight Greatsword. It's definitely a more powerful weapon. I don't like the I don't like just the moveset. Basically, I don't like about it. I don't like how clunky and slow it is. But if you can use it, it's a very powerful weapon. Kinda hoping for the chest plate, honestly. Nope, nope, none of that. There is a way to jump over that thing. I have never successfully done it. Okay, let's piss off a Black Knight. Hi. I don't know how I blocked that since I actually turned around at the last second. I'll take it, though. I like bringing him up here because it's got a little bit more room to maneuver. Damn. Ouch. There we go. Well, that really is just the best way to kill these guys. Wow, it's been a while since I had him go that easy. Oh, I forgot to use my humanity. Oh well. I'd intended to actually consume all of that to give me a better drop chance. Didn't work. I completely forgot. That's okay, even if I had consumed it all, it's still pretty rare that you get the sword from that guy. Would have been nice to have the chance at it, though. Oh well. Certainly not worth starting over. Now to go pick up a ring that I'm really not going to use once I have any other rings. Literally the only reason I'm putting this thing on is because I don't have any other options. I don't mind medium roll. Yeah, I'm not going through that door for a little while. He will kick my butt right now. I was actually hoping for a large Titanite there, but I'm not going to complain about getting a second chunk. Okay. Let's do this. You can't just keep coming up here and jumping down on his head. I don't do that, but I do like to get in this first good shot. And if you're using a weapon that that stuff will work on, gold pine resin, he takes extra damage from lightning. Where the gold pine resin won't work on the Astora straight sword. Go away. Don't push me off the bridge as you go away. Ah, before I continue on, actually, I am going to go spend some of this experience. There it is. Gonna head back in the merchant, get the bottomless box and the key. Man, strictly speaking, I don't need the key, because I'm probably not going to bother getting sorceries, but I kind of like saving them all if I can. And it's not like there's anything stopping back here. Getting the merchant just a clean. Except for these two guys. Oh, what do you got for me? Spear. Eh. Good weapon.
Oh, still can go. Never heard.
Okay. One more residence key. You can get the repair box cheaper elsewhere. And really, really soon. And let's buy an alarming amount of wooden arrows, I think.
Thank you, Kai.
So for leveling for the next healthy chunk of a while, I think I'm just going to push really hard on faith. Because I want to start throwing spears of lightning at things really quickly. And this sword will tide me over for a pretty good chunk of time. Realistically, I'm going to end up using a Divine Claymore, I think. But this sword here will hold me over for a while. Bait it out. Come on. There he is. Now let's go talk to one of the few genuinely nice people in the game. I'm still gonna fast forward through.
No. Oh, I have a... The way I see it, in a land... So this pleases... We are amid the flow, there's no telling, but used to summon, and of course, but I am, if you...
There. And I do tend to summon him for every fight he can be summoned for. Even the, Gaping Dragon, I think it's called, in the sewers. He's not a huge amount of help against that dragon, but I still tend to summon him just because I like to. I love that I got the experience for that. Ah, it's another spear. Let's take off some gear to get a bit faster. If you have throwing daggers or something, you can lob a shot into him to lure him down early, but he comes down on his own pretty quickly. Oh, that's bad. I might not make the turn in time. Go, 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 go. Okay, I made it. Yes, that one. Let's go pick up this loot, including the claymore. And yeah, I might as well spend the experience that I can. I am not going to try and fight the next Black Knight. I don't really need to feel the need to get my face kicked in that badly. Not a lot of room to maneuver here, and I've never been very good against the ones that use that greatsword. Now let's see if I can make this. Sometimes I can, sometimes I can't. I think I'm gonna make it. Yep. Really sucks when the pig comes in here with you. Whoops. Oh boy. This is getting embarrassing. Oh hey, my ring kicked in. That's okay, one hit will probably still kill me. Come on, attack me. Or do that. Another excellent weapon right here. Which, if the Claymore is going to be the divine weapon, there are points in the game where you just want a normal weapon, even if you, your stats don't really accommodate it all that well. Halberd will probably be my normal weapon. Oh! Whoops! That could have gone worse. can't believe how poorly this is going for me. What? Way the heck back there. Let's just remember to equip the shield this time. There we go, that's what I wanted to do. Pop off my heel. I'm going to be incredibly optimistic and reverse my hollowing now. I sometimes have trouble with the giant knight I'm going to fight in just a couple of minutes. Learn the gesture from this guy.
Well, if it... I'll be seeing you.
Ow. One of the reasons why I like playing the Cleric is just the increased access to healing. I mean, I would never use that heal in a fight where something's after me, it's just too slow. It's really nice for out-of-combat healing. Ooh, how did I forget he was here? I just talked about fighting him like a minute and a half, 2 minutes ago. Well, at least he didn't flatten me. Oh, darn. Yeah, this is going to take a little while. Oh, that wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. Yeah, time for another one of those I have no shame moments. Because I would rather not fight this guy up there with all of his supercharged zombies. Come on. There we go. This will take a few shots. Whoops. Knew I had fired that last shot too soon. I mean, I have arrows to spare, but still. I apologize if this is boring as heck, but I'd rather not get killed by a horde of the weakest creatures in the game by going up there and trying to deal with them up there. There we go. Ooh. Ouch. Wow, that is not what I wanted to do. There we go. That guy took some convincing to get him to fall down. Wow. Oh, nice. That wasn't as good. Ooh. Wow. Yeah, let's just use the second charge of that now. Wrong turn. Gotta go save a jerk that I am eventually gonna kick off of a cliff. Wow, I am just failing hard at parrying this guy.
Then at thank you. I truly. Yes, I've just.
Oh, that was you, Mandy. Couldn't remember for sure. Now, I'm gonna go talk to him. I'm gonna go all the way back to Firelink. It's not that far from here. And talk to him just because I feel like summoning both him and Solaire for those fight. Oops. Right, I forgot those was up here. Didn't intend to come up here, but hey, I'll take it.
Ah, I have you. I am grateful. Not enough for you.
He's just so blatantly evil. Oh, actually, I'm gonna spend this as spend these souls. There we go. Now, let's see about killing some gargoyles. Hey, got it in the first try that time. It'd been nice to get a piece of his armor. Oh well. Now let's see if I can do this with taking somewhat less damage than last time. Oh. That's not so bad. It amuses me that I'm going to have one of the few good guys in this game and someone who is just a straight up villain, both helping me kill a couple of gargoyles. I'll probably let this next scene play too, because again, I kinda like this one. That's the determining factor, is whether or not a cutscene plays. Ow. Come on, give me your tail. I want your tail. Nope. Oh well. died remarkably fast. Wow. Oh, hey, the gargoyle helm. Cool. And a lot of experience. Oh, you would be so deaf. What do you want to think about what that would do to your eardrums? Okay, well, this is where I'm going to call it for the night. I hope you enjoyed watching, and I'll see you next time. Have fun.